As far as a walk with God or ministry, what is the greatest weakness that you see in the younger generation, and what is the greatest strength that you see in the younger generation?
In the first place, I need to say we should be careful about characterizing an entire generation. They say the millennials do this and they do that. We got millennials by age in our church, and they work hard and they raise their kids right, and they have none of the negative characteristics you hear about millennials because they were raised right.
Amen.
But one thing you can see a trend in is that younger people were raised by parents who never wanted them to be hurt. They were sincere, they meant well, so they won every contest. Every picture was a work of art. Every essay was literarily excellent. And then they got out in the real world and they were deeply offended when people didn't see how great they were. And they really believed that at 20 years of age, their opinions were equal in weight to someone who had 20 more years experience than them. And so I think you have that tendency with some of them who were raised by, the snowflakes were raised by parents who made them that way. So I use the term snowflake as a kind of a behavior rather than an age group. One of the good things about the younger generation, they're not as much materialistically motivated. They're more interested in teamwork and getting something done. They don't care as much about money as they do about being appreciated, and I think that's good. Overall, if I'd say anything to the young generation, there are two great verses in Ecclesiastes. I've preached on both of them. I'm trying to put them together in one sermon. The first one says, "Woe unto thee, O land, when thy king is a child." Isaiah says the same thing, "Children shall rule over thee." But the second one says, better is, I think it's a child, than an old and foolish king who will no longer be reproved. And so there are two extremes. Young people who think they're ready to rule, who make the real mistake of ignoring the counsel of those who've been through experiences they haven't. And then old people who feel because they've been around a while, they know everything and they can't learn anything else.
It's good.
If you just benefited from that content, I'd like you to do two things. Our church media team regularly publishes additional Christ-centered content. So the first thing I'd like you to do is subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss a single video. And the second thing I'd like you to do is share this video with others so that they also can benefit from Christ-centered content. All right? So these two things, subscribe and share. And thank you.